Hey, my name is Sana. I'm a psychic medium and intuitive tarot reader. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, hey. If it's not, welcome back. This is a love reading. So if you want one, stick around. See if it's for you. If you don't want one, that's all right too. Okay. XOXO. Yes, it's backwards. Inverted. Funny story about the XOXO. I just started watching Gossip Girl, like, I don't know, last month for the first time ever in my life. And then when you should see the text messages I have with my girlfriends about it. I cannot handle it. It is super entertaining though, I will admit. So maybe that's a confirmation for you, whatever it is. But I'm going in with my plaid deck. Let's get a love reading. Let's see. Think of your specific person first. What do they think about you? How do they feel about you? What are their intentions? Remember, intentions do not equal follow through. Just because they want to do something, they intend to do something, does not mean they will actually do it. Okay? So based on current energy, what do they think about you and the connection? They're not regretting it, that's for sure. What else? I just heard at a loss for words. So there's a little bit, they're not regretting it, but they're at a loss of words, feeling maybe a little bit of a lack of control. And when you're feeling a lack of control, what are you going to try to do? Try to control it. Okay, the song that will not leave my head right now is, what would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? That is from the show The Wonder Years from like the 80s. Anyway, what else do they think about you? Ooh, they are feeling like we could do it. They are thinking that this is absolutely worth the risk. Okay, now that we know what they think, how do they feel towards you? Feel a little stressed out. This feels a little tumultuous. This feels like, maybe not tumultuous, but it feels very like a little ungrounded. Let's put it that way. I just heard they feel like it's easy to get lost in your eyes. How else do they feel about you? Okay. You know what's so interesting? They feel like you are not a burden. What do I mean by that? I feel like they see you as going through life like always trying to just be mindful, not to be a burden to other people. Maybe you're very hyper independent and they're like, man, but they aren't like that. They aren't burdensome. It's easy to be around you. It's easy to get lost in your eyes. And they feel like you're really maybe not seeing yourself fully. Okay? All right. But they are a little stressed. Anyway, what are their intentions? Okay. All right. So I'll be real honest. I just heard I'm not here. I'm here for a good time, not for a long time. So their intention right now is to just not be. This does not feel like it's meant to be long term, okay? But while they are with you, while they are in a connection with you or situationship with you, or whatever this is, it does feel like they are going to make the best of it, okay? And just try to enjoy the time. But it doesn't feel like they're really in it for the long haul, to put all they're not, I heard not putting all their eggs in one basket. So they're like here thinking like, okay, I'm going to take the risk. I'm not looking long term. They're not a burden. They're easy to be around, but it is stressing them out. So what is their follow through likely going to be based on current energy? Waiting for something. Oh, they're waiting to see how this plays out. You're very magnetic. And they're very much a thinker. Okay? They're in this space where you're in like the confident space. They're in their head space. And not that they're not confident, but what motivates them is logic, and what motivates you is like what makes you feel confident. Okay, so they're kind of waiting to see how this plays out. Okay, what else about their follow through? What is it going to be? Fuck boy. Girl, fuck day, whatever it is. Follow through, what is it? Anything else? Okay, yeah. They're basically going to play this out, ride this out, pun intended, until they have to make a decision. So it's up to you what you want to do with that information. All right, let's get some suggested advice for you. Suggested advice for you in this situation. What's up? Thank you. Okay, the ball's in their court. Okay, while they're waiting, the ball is in their court. The suggested advice is you are welcome to drop this, to continue on with it, go with the flow until they are the ones who kind of step up and talk about it. And what do I mean by talk about it? Like talk about like, what are we doing here? This is a very interesting situation. This feels very much like a situationship or like something that's very on and off. I don't want to say hot and cold. That doesn't feel right. It is very passionate, but it is very like, it just feels temporary to not temporary, and then we're back to temporary again. It's very situationship. Yeah, so there you go. Be safe.